It's a joke. So the government decided to impose 20% tax on interest earned for time deposit. Anong ibig sabihin yan? Kunyari nagbukas ka ng time deposit. Nagpasok ka ng 10,000 pesos. Tapos ang contract nyo sa time deposit is long term, so 5 years mo siyang hindi gagalawin sa bank account. Kunyari, sa loob ng 5 taon, kumita ng 2,000 pesos yung pera mo. So yan yung interest earned. Dati, makukuha mo to ng buo after finance charges of the bank. Ngayon, papasok na yung gobyerno. Kukunin nila yung 20% ng earnings mo sa time deposit. So, imbes na 2,000 yung makukuha mo, ang mauwi mo, 1,600 na lang. So, bakit ganun? Nagpasa ng CMEPA, ang napakagaling nating government officials. Ito yung mga involved. Itong dalawang to ang lead authors. Tapos, ito kasi Department of Finance. So, syempre, in-approve niya. Favorite niya yan. Tapos, ang mag-i-implement niyan ay ito. And syempre, ang nag-approve niyan ito. So, bakit daw? Ano daw point ng CMEPA? Ito daw. So, they wanted to simplify the taxes imposed on passive income. Simplify para kanino? Hindi ko sure. Baka para sa kanila. Fairness. Dapat daw fair across all passive income products. Tingnan natin mamaya. Fair ba? And syempre, yung pinaka-importante, kailangan nila mag-generate ng revenue. Kasi diba, mag-e-election na. Tingnan natin yung unang goal nila. Simplify. Ano-ano ba yung iba't ibang klase ng passive income? Ito yan. Interest sa short-term deposit, dati 20, ngayon 20. Okay. Interest sa long-term deposit, dati 0, ngayon 20%. Foreign exchange deposit, so kung may dollar account ka, or yen, dati 7.5, ngayon 20% na. Dividends, hindi gumalaw. Royalties, hindi rin gumalaw. Capital gains, hindi rin gumalaw. Capital gains sa real estate, hindi rin gumalaw. Sabihin ko yan, nagbenta ka ng bahay, hindi naman gumalaw. Prizes, kunyari, nanalo ko sa loto, hindi rin gumalaw. Is it simple for me as a taxpayer? I don't think so. No, it's not simple. Is it fair for me as a taxpayer? No. Why? It's not fair because Filipinos are just learning how to save. Filipinos are just discovering how to get passive income through entry-level products like time deposit. Walang laban yung mga Pilipino na hindi marunong sa bonds, sa stocks, sa trading. Parang, bakit mo kailangan ipantay yung buwis dito versus here? Eh, yung mga gumagawa nito, ay alam mong mayayaman na. Andito yung lower and middle class earners. So, how is that fair? So, to me, no, it's not fair. Third, revenue generation. Aba, syempre, mag-generate sila ng revenue for their campaign sa 2028. So, as a Filipino taxpayer, anong pwede mong gawin? If your time deposit is opened before July 1, you're safe. It's okay. Hindi ito magagalaw. Huwag niyong galawin kasi hindi naman kayo affected. If you want to build passive income, you might need to explore a product called Pera. It's an investment product from the government, but it's run by private banks. It's tax exempt pa for now. And then you have MP2 savings. I'll do another deep dive for these two products. But if you want to explore tax-exempt passive income sources, then yan. And then number 4, pinaka-importante, pumili ng maayos na iboboto. Huwag yung ngayon magrereklamo ka kasi ang taas na naman ng buwis, pero ang binoto mo, trapo, artista, tax evader, magnanakaw. Bumoto ka ng maayos para hindi nangyayari to.